guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, with the new category Super Battle Road stages, I found an excuse and a reason to finish link leveling some characters like STR KEFLA, AGL Bardock. These are category leaders from last year that I feel aged very, very quickly. There's just very small quirks in their design which I feel hold them back. I don't really think Beerus has so much of the issue. It's just, maybe you have difficulty finding partners for him on his teams, right? And then, of course, by the time you get to Tech Ultimate Gohan, the rest of the units of 2020 are ridiculous. But the beginning half of 2020 units are very wonky, right? Int Gotenks, Exchange Boo, KEFLA, AGL Bardock, like, all weird units. So I do have KEFLA at full level 10 links. Obviously, she is a transforming KEFLA. She has base Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2. Her Super Saiyan 2 sticker is fantastic, by the way. Alright, so the main thing with KEFLA, right? Number one, every single attack she does stacks her attack, which is fine, right? I'm not the biggest fan of attack stacking. It just doesn't really give you that much compared to what defensive stacking does, right? Now, KEFLA is built the correct way here. She gets 100% defense at the start of turn and then attack on super. That is how you want it. But this is what makes her, like, her age. This is the issue, right? She gets another 50% attack and a 50% chance of dodging enemies' attacks with 6 or more key spheres. That being locked behind 6 key spheres it hurts her a lot, right? I am not a fan of units that require a lot of key spheres, unless they themselves are creating it, right? GT, Goku, and Vegeta, that's fine. You'll get 6 every single turn because they're Rainbow Orb Changers. KEFLA, it's an issue, right? Definitely a serious issue. She's on a lot of category teams. She does have a good link set, but, let's go ahead and see how good she's going to look. So, in terms of her links right here, we have, Battlefield, Diva, Warriors of Universe 6, and then Tournament of Power. By the way, KEFLA and all of the Universe 6 girls are characters who got massively buffed by the Link Level Up system, because prior to the Link Level Up system, Battlefield, Diva, Fuse Fighter, Warriors of Universe 6, and Tournament of Power were just pure ki. She was overflowing with ki, which she did not need. Now, Fuse Fighter, Warriors of Universe 6, Tournament of Power, like, these links are all going to give her stats, which is going to help her out quite a bit. By the way, we are starting out on the Universe 6 team. See, 2.8? That is not impressive, dude. That's not 2.8. That's on her. We're on her Universe 6 team, right? Full 170% across the board with her leader skill. Kabe is the most important unit for KEFLA, right? KEFLA looks different specifically with Kabe around, which is good because he's on many of her teams, right? Universe 6, Universal Survival Saga, Super Saiyan. Is Kabe also on Rapid Growth? I believe he is. He is not. Kabe, it's only Super Saiyan 2 Kabe that they put on Rapid Growth. Okay, that doesn't make any sense, by the way, because he literally... Didn't Kabe not even know what Super Saiyan was during the Universe 6 tournament, and then he just instantly goes Super Saiyan? Because that's what that card is intended to be, right? That's Kabe from the Universe 6 tournament. You can see the background, right? That's the Universe 6 or 7 tournament. He literally didn't even know what Super Saiyan was. Then he goes Super Saiyan. I think that would qualify as Rapid Growth. Alright, so Vados... is a very big unit for this KEFLA. Not really in the support she's giving KEFLA, but the fact that she is giving KEFLA, I think I'm actually just going to do this. We'll get Fierce Battle if I put her in the middle, but we might finish Gohan off. Vados is a Rainbow Orb Changer if there's a Universe 6 ally around. The only problem with that, they did fumble the bag a bit on Vados. Vados should have also given Ki, because Vados does not work well with Universe 6 units besides Champa. She doesn't have Tournament of Power or Warriors of Universe 6. So the fact that she does not give Ki means they ask you to run her on a Universe 6 team, but she doesn't have any Ki. Now, the good news is that all the girls link up so well that, like, a lot of them don't really need Ki at all. I mean, besides KEFLA needing 6 orbs, right? But besides that, I guess you could save a lot of the Ki for Vados. Alright, so once she goes into Super Saiyan, not really too much changes. Basically, all of her stats just go up, is basically it. Because she still gets the same 50% attack, 50% chance of dodging with 6 orbs. Nothing really changes. Her defense is definitely a lot better here. We are getting, I think 20% support from Vados. Because Vados gives 20% attack and defense to what? Sibling Bond, Realm of Gods, Universe 6, and Master Bond and Disciple. Okay, so what was that? Like 4.64? That's much better. That's a much better attack stat right there. In her Super Saiyan form. And her defense at 172k, not the worst ever, right? So we could see that as Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA, she should be looking fairly competent here. I mean, we'll see how it's going to look, but I think Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA is going to be fine. By the way, her transformation conditions, just turn 3 to go to Super Saiyan, which is not bad. And then her next turn after that, if you're above 60% health, she will go into Super Saiyan 2 form. Her Super Saiyan 2 form is where KEFLA is actually good. She is definitely good as Super Saiyan 2, right? Because the thing about it is she gets her defense start a turn, and then her dodge is guaranteed now. Like, or excuse me, it's just at the start of turn, she has 50% chance to dodge. You don't have to get 6 orbs anymore. So 160% defense, 50% chance to dodge, 160% attack on super, right? And then KEFLA gets a guaranteed additional super with 6 key spheres. That's good. Like, Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA, again, I would say is very, very solid. But that's like bare minimum turn 5 is the earliest you can possibly get Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA to come out, right? She does also have an active skill, which I feel like is very undertoned. You can only use it against a Pure Saiyan or Universal Survival Saga category enemy. They have to be present. And then all it does is make her super effective against all types 1 turn and make physical key spheres to STR. I feel like that's just not good enough. Alright, so this is a really good rotation. I don't care. Battlefield Diva just gives key. Well, oh, she's also getting tournament power. Shit. This is unfortunate, man. Alright, what does she get from Kabe? Super Saiyan and Warriors of Universe 6. Okay, yeah. So we don't need to have her next to Kabe. We're not going to get 6 orbs, though. That's unfortunate. She doesn't get any extra attack or anything. She just gets a guaranteed second super. She's up to 194k defense. See, that's good. 194k defense, essentially 200k defense with a 50% chance to dodge. I'll take that. Like that's good. Once she gets to Super Saiyan 2, she definitely, like, can do some good stuff. 4.56. So again, her attack stats will be a little bit lower or similar to what she was doing as Super Saiyan, but she'll be doing 2 of them with 6 key spheres, right? That's how they sort of balanced her. So, all right, there she was in Universe 6. Let's keep looking at her. I mean, again, base KEFLA is not that impressive. This KEFLA is not level 10 Link, so I don't really care to show it, but I don't know. Once you get to Super Saiyan 2, she's good, but until then, she's pretty mid, I guess. Alright, so now we're over here on the final trump card team. Obviously, the final trump card team is sort of like, you can look at it, and it's the fusion team that everyone wants, right? Because a majority of the, fusion characters in the game are on final trump card, right? Like, is there any fusions not on it? Because, like, even, like, Merge Zamasu is on there. All of the Gotenks cards. Well, not all of the Gotenks cards. Only some. Is it only Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks? Yeah, I think only Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks qualifies. But, like, all the Vegetos, all of the Gogetas, KEFLA, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Fuse Zamasu. So, like, this is the fusion team people actually want. I mean, KEFLA should work well over here. With Gogeta right here, we have Saiyan Warrior Race, Fuse Fighter, and Fierce Battle. We will be able to get the 6 orbs, giving her her big her attack buff as well as the dodge. We also have Turles on rotation, too. So, let's see what KEFLA does turn 1 right here on the final trump card team. And she gives us 3.21. Okay, so that's better than we saw her base form before. Because we didn't have Fierce Battle active on that last base form turn. And remember, like, you're only going to get a very limited time to see KEFLA, for sure, in that Super Saiyan form. I brought Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, too, to help KEFLA out with the Rainbow Orb changing, but we're going to easily one-shot this Kaioken Goku. This Namek Goku Dokkan event is structured a little bit weird in that you fight 2 normal phases, and then the 3rd phase is like a tougher, like, fight, right? At the time, I remember he was equivalent to, like, a Super Battle Road enemy. This guy was actually pretty tough once he goes into his Rage mode, right? I know that Beerus has a Dokkan event similar to this as well. I'm ready for an update to this Dokkan event, by the way. Like, LR Namek Goku, similar to the legendary finish Goku from Legends, would be sick. Okay, this is a really good turn for KEFLA because we have base Vegito right here. He will go ahead and super attack first, giving her a little bit of an extra attack buff. I'm gonna do this. So I guess, I mean, we only have what? Power Bestowed by God, Fuse Fighter, and Fierce Battle. She doesn't have Super Saiyan because like Gogeta hasn't transformed, stuff like that. Only 135k defense. She is getting support from the base Vegito, right? Remember that base Vegito gives her support. And then again, he does have that little bit of an attack buff on his super attack as well. This AGL base Vegito, he's a fairly solid card. Nice little World Tournament card. All right, so KEFLA gets up to 4.17 right there. So we could see the damage numbers she does, right? But like a lot of what this unit is doing is designed around, number one, having all these orbs. But number two, like you just... Maybe it's not fair to compare her stats to what units do nowadays, but it's like you could see how power creep has just overtaken her. And it's like when you take her into difficult content, her defensive stats are not high enough, and I feel like her damage is not high enough now for like what her defensive stats are like. You know, if you get the 6 orbs and she gets the dodge, her defense is capable with her dodge chance, sure. But it's not like 6 orbs in like Super Battle Road is tough. The other thing I've definitely have noticed this, by the way, is that if you go into like a Super Battle Road stage, it seems like whatever like key orb algorithm they have or whatever, it seems to like it's much more difficult to get lucky with orbs in like Super Battle Road, I've noticed, than like a lot of other stages, right? Like normal Dokkan events, typically we load in and they're, you know, the key we want is like right in front of our face, right? It's not difficult whatsoever. It's like I even brought like I brought key-changing items for this showcase just in case, you know, we needed to utilize it. And, like, we've had no reason to use these key-changing items because the orbs have been good every single time, right? So, all right, let's just, I guess we'll just finish this Goku. I might as well just give the Blue Fusions a little bit of shine. Oh, I have to do a level 10 link showcase for them still, actually. Both of the Blue Fusions. I know people would want to see what these guys are really capable of doing. Again, at full level 10 links. I've never gotten around to doing them. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, there's a lot of characters. I can't believe Blue Vegito took that much damage, damn. But there's a lot of characters I have to do level 10 link showcases on, right? They're all coming. It's just, it takes time to grind them up, and it takes time to get the showcases actually out. Alright. So we looked at KEFLA on Final Trump Card and Universe 6. Maybe we'll go, like, to the Universal Survival Saga team. Because, you know, that probably is her best team overall. Like, that, like, of all of her category teams, Universal Survival Saga, I would say, is definitely the best. So we'll head over there and see how well she could fit on that team. Alright, so now, we are turn 3 into an event. We're on the Universal Survival Saga team, right? KEFLA started out in slot 7, which means she auto-transforms into Super Saiyan, and we just bypass her, I mean, kind of shitty base form anyway. Alright, so with this UI Goku, she'll have Tournament of Power. With KEFLA, she has Battlefield, Diva, Warriors Universe 6, Tournament of Power, and Fierce Battle, so pretty good. We cannot get the 6 orbs, which is no good. I would like the 6 orbs right here so we could see how much damage she could do. 145k defense, again with 6 orbs, she gets 50% chance to dodge, 50% extra damage. KEFLA, the one good thing about KEFLA is that, you know, her link set should allow her to work pretty well on the Universal Survival Saga team, right? You know, like Super Saiyan is very common. Obviously, Fierce Battle, Tournament of Power, like, very, like, common links that she's got. 3.75. The only issue is, in terms of Fuse Fighter, she is the only, like, you know, sort of, like, fusing Tournament of Power character, right? And not really the most damage ever, unfortunately. I mean, you know, let me know what you guys think of her. I mean, the next run we're going to do, we'll probably go to maybe, like, the Super Saiyan team. And on the Super Saiyan team, we'll go up to, like, turn 15 or something like that. We'll let KEFLA really super attack a lot. We'll sort of see how she builds up. I also do at least want to get her active skill in the video, but it's like her, in principle, in theory, she's good, right? But then once you start going into difficult content and you're not able to get those 6 orbs, she really is unimpressive, right? Like, you know, a lot of Super Battle Road runs where she's present, she is like the weak link of the team, right? Because, like, especially next to, like, Tech KEFLA, STR Kale, LR, like, all these, like, mega specialized, crazy characters, this KEFLA just does not really look that impressive, man. Alright, so we have everything active except for Fuse Fighter and then Power Bestowed by God, so that's good. We're going to be able to get her 6 orbs right here. Yep, very easily we will do that. Let me just go ahead and do a little bit of orb changing right here. Will this give us anything good? Yes, it will. Bam. Okay, what is her defense in this turn? 135k. This is without support right here. So, I mean, this will be good to see. You know, what damage level she'll do without support. That defensive number without support, though. Yeah, 135k is not exactly what I consider good in this day and age. Like, I really want you closer to 200k. Yeah, 2.54, that's not. She really needs support to look good. Keep in mind that Jiren is giving a full 150% lead for, you know, Tournament of Power, Universal Survival Saga. We could use, like, Hit or Blue Kaioken Goku, but, I mean, I just think that's, like, that's just foolish, right? Like, you do not want, I don't think running Blue Kaioken Goku or Hit as a Tournament of Power leader is a good idea. You want to rock Jiren, right? Jiren, if you're running the Universal Survival Saga team, Jiren is definitely the leader that you are going to run. So, all right, let's do the Super Saiyan team, and we'll go into an event, again, where we could sort of build up for a while, and we'll go ahead and see exactly how good KEFLA can look after she's stacked up for a while. Let me know what you guys think, but, I mean, you should be able to see very easily how, like, her numbers and stuff like that just don't really compare, and it's like, I feel like Beerus hits, like, way harder than her and has better defense, and he came out a couple months before her, right? Like, Tech Ultimate Gohan defensively is way better. You know, Angel Golden Frieza comes out a couple months later, is way better offensively and defensively. It's just like, KEFLA is just like a weird unit, right? Like, they had a good idea, but like, I just feel like they mistuned some things. If her dodge was just, you know, start a turn, 50% chance to dodge the whole way through her unit's kit, she would be I would like her a lot at that point, actually. Just that simple. But gating that behind 6 orbs, it just makes her defense really unreliable. And offensively, you know, she's aged out very fast. Alright guys, now we're over here on the Super Saiyan team. We'll be able to get some, you know, decent turns and stuff like that over here, I guess. I want to show her in base form one more time. Let's see what her attack set is right here. With Super Saiyan Goku, we have Saiyan Warrior Race as well as Fierce Battle. Let's get this attack stat. And then I'm going to cut, you know, to like turn 10 or 15 or something like that. Oh, I also have to get her active skill. 3.23 right there. I mean, it's like, as long as you get 6 orbs, the numbers are good, I guess. All right, yeah, so we'll come back at like turn 15. We'll have had her build up her attack for a while. And then we'll do one more run because I do want to get her active skill in the video as well. And we will finish up with that, right? So we'll be back again, maybe like turn 15 or so. Alright, so here we are in turn 11. We have a pretty good rotation right here going on. KEFLA will have most of her links active, everything except for Battlefield Diva and Tournament of Power. That's sort of the only unfortunate thing about Kabe, is that he's from the Universe 6vs7 tournament, even though he's on the Universe Survival Saga category. Again, Dokkan, back in like 2007 or 2017, 2018, they weren't really too consistent with how they built a lot of these categories. Alright, so KEFLA, 174k defense. Again, as Super Saiyan 2, she does just have the outright 50% chance to dodge at the start of turn, which is good. Remember that we have had a lot of time to build up her attack stat as well. You know, because she does double with 6 orbs, which Kabe easily provides for her, as well as giving her the massive 50% attack buff when KEFLA gets her attack on super attack, leads to her doing really good damage, because that's a 6 million attack stat right there, which is pretty good. Now, by now it's a day's standards. But then she does it again, guaranteed, with 6 orbs, which is solid. And I guess 6 million is great by today's standards, turn 1. Although this is, you know, turn 11. But, like, she's just building up. There we go. Triple super attack right there. Like, that's pretty good, right? Like, that attack stat right there. And, you know, we didn't use her active skill here, but theoretically, you know, potentially we could have used her active skill in this rotation. And we could have, you know, been super effective against all types as well. Right? Like, she does have that possibility in her. Alright, so let's get one more turn with her here. And then I think we probably will finish up. Oh, here we go. Yeah, why don't we just do this? Sure, let's get this in the video. So we'll use Goku's active skill. We'll finish Rose off. We'll get one more turn of Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA, see what she does. And then after this, we'll probably get her active skill as well. We'll just go into a stage and sort of do her active skill. Wow, we got the Super Saiyan 4 KO screen. That shit is so rare, dude. Alright, so I'm going to go Namek Goku first. Namek Goku does give the attack buff on super attack and all that, but I'm not even going to give him a super attack to potentially do that. Can I orb change here? Yeah, I can. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll do this. Alright, so here's 6 orbs. So again, KEFLA will double super attack right here. We are going to get the Dokkan attack right here as well. 166k defense. And let's see what attack stat KEFLA gets right here. Then after this, we'll go fight a Pure Saiyan or Universal Survival Saga enemy and get her active skill, right, on turn 5 when she transforms. So hopefully Namek Goku doesn't double crit. Okay, perfect. And KEFLA is at a 5.95 attack stat is what she's at. So again, basically 6 million right there. Okay, not bad. Not bad by our girl KEFLA. Again, Super Saiyan 2, she's definitely able to actually do some good stuff, right? So here, we'll go fight one of those enemies, see her active skill, and then we'll finish up. Let me know what you guys personally think of KEFLA, but, I mean, she's nowhere near the level of any of the top Dokkan Fest TURs at this point. You know, GT Goku, Vegeta, you know, Gohan, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Bojack, Cooler, you know, all those units I think are quite a bit better than KEFLA, unfortunately for her. Alright, so our girl KEFLA transforms. We're going up against a Universal Survival Saga enemy, so that means we can see KEFLA's active skill. So let's go ahead and play this. Alright, so now KEFLA is super effective against all types, which of course is very solid. So we'll go ahead and get this attack stat for, I guess, you know, but mainly I just wanted to actually play the active skill, right, get the audio in there. 182k defense, not bad. I mean, we are getting a lot of support right here, so let me know what you guys think of our girl KEFLA. I mean, KEFLA's fine, like, again, like, she's a fine unit. I wouldn't say she's, like, outright bad or anything like that. But it's just that there's a lot of hoops you have to jump through for her to actually be good, right? It's just that she's aged rather quickly compared to some other, you know, characters. Like Tech Ultimate Gohan, Angel Golden Frieza, it doesn't seem like they're going to age anytime soon. They're just ridiculous, right? So let me know what you guys think of our girl KEFLA. She does have a sick sticker, though. No doubt about that. A lot of category teams, so she is usable in a lot of different places. She could be better with, if they release like because there's no Super Saiyan 1 Khalifa or Super Saiyan 1 Kale in the game. The only version of that there is the TUR of LR Kale and Khalifa, but because they awaken in the LR Kale and Khalifa, they're not even on the Super Saiyan category. But maybe if we get like a Super Saiyan Kale or a Super Saiyan Khalifa and they have like Rainbow Orb Changing or something like that, that would definitely help this KEFLA out a lot. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all next time.